In this video, I'm showing you how to change a ceiling light. Hi, if you have an old and ugly ceiling light that you wanted to change, but you're not sure how, you're at the right place. In this video, I'm showing you how to do just that. First, you would have to take off the old existing light, which is usually very easy. Once you take it off, make sure you remove the light bulbs. There are usually two screws that you have to just untighten a little bit and turn your ceiling light in order to take them off. Make sure there is no electricity running through the wires. Take off the caps and take off the old ceiling light. After you read all the instructions on your new ceiling light, unpack it and sort the parts and make it easier for you to go as you are putting the new ceiling light up there, especially if you're doing this by your own and you have no one to help you. So test it, see what it looks like, and then after you're confident that you can do it, go ahead and do it. First, do the ground wires. These are usually copper wires or yellow and green wires, and they will go together. Use the cap and tighten it tightly. Twist the wires and then put the cap on. After you've done that, do the same with black wires and white wires. Sometimes if you have more lights controlled by one switch, there are usually 2 or 3 wires that you have to put together. Make sure you always put together the same color. Sometimes it will be hard to twist 2, 3, or 4 wires together, but make sure you have a bigger cap if you're about to do that. Once you've done all that, put them back into the ceiling in the hole and make sure that as you're doing that none of them are coming loose. Otherwise you'll have a short and you can lose your power or even make a fire, burn your house down, and you don't want to do that. After you got all these wires there, you will put the ceiling light up on the ceiling. Make sure it's flush, nothing is in the way, and then after that you're just gonna hook it to those existing 2 screws that you left there. So before you took off the old ceiling light, those 2 screws, you will just unscrew them a little bit, maybe 1/4 inch, just enough to loosen up the old ceiling light, and then twist it or turn the old ceiling light and then take it down. Like I said, you have to be very careful when working with electricity and make sure that there are no damages when you're doing this and after you've done it. It's always better to hire a professional or someone you know that can help you out if you don't feel confident. Only work with electricity you're 100% confident. If you're not, don't do it, it's not worth it. So when you have all the wires connected, sometimes like this ceiling light, you will have more holes and you can kind of play around and see the distance here is not the same. So that way you can just choose the ones that will fit your holes there. After you've done, you turn it and make sure the screws are all the way at the end where those grooves are smaller. After you've done that, use a hand screwdriver and tighten both screws. Don't over tight it, just make sure the ceiling light is flush with your ceiling and it's not moving. If you over tighten it, you might break it and if it's loose, then it might fall down. After your new ceiling light is tight and secure, you go on and take the other parts. This ceiling light is a little bit different than what I've done before. It has this metal ring. You would put the glass first, the glass part, and then put the metal ring and then screw that up there. It's really tricky to hold it there if you only have one person. If you have someone to help you, it would be very helpful and much easier. But usually you have to use ladder and just make sure you have a good grip and you have a good stance so you don't fall down. And it's always much harder up there, especially if you're doing this in summer. So you might sweat a lot and strain your muscles because these positions are usually very awkward. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe for more videos like this and have a nice day.